Hello and good evening.
Hello and good evening.
At this time we talk to you from our holiday trip. We are in Denmark, city called Esbjerg. And we're in I'm thinking we're in a good mood. This is the 6th day, 2 days in Bremen and already 4 days here in Denmark. Yeah, and we are all over energetic. And we do, in spite of our traveling, every day we get a lot of things done. Like do some videos for the channel, have some fun and still do some office work. So in the evening, when the day is finished, it's a great feeling. And yes.
Day by day. And I'm satisfied. It was a very stressful 2 weeks. And I say sorry to our audience that we skipped 1 week because it's too much to do, and we didn't manage to have our brain concentrated on one video. So it didn't make sense last week to make a video. So that's why we skipped, and we hope from now on we can have this weekly report to our audience. And we also say if we cannot do it in the interview, maybe we do a monologue to just show one of us.
Yeah. Yeah, as you maybe observed already, we did a lot of cooking, and we are going on to do a lot of cooking because there's a good situation to film the videos. And yeah, we have good ingredients. The Danish supermarkets.
Excellent.
They have great vegetable, a lot of vegetable, maybe also almost most of the vegetables are local from Denmark. They have very good meat quality and fish quality. Yeah, this is
egg quality.
Egg quality.
That's so good.
Yeah, this is good situation to do cooking videos.
Yeah. And
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
We enjoyed it, and it's a wonderful building, very creative. And we booked this hotel because of the building is so, for me, it's international, is of a very, very high standard, from creative, from the building material, from well-being and feeling comfortable, the humankind into the nature and so on. So it's really a masterpiece of architecture.
Yeah. Today we did the foundation for a new website. So we will start to design and to fill our new website. So just first steps today, but
coming soon.
Will be coming soon.
Yeah. Yes, what was my job while Michael is earning money for us. So my main job was planned for this Bisso Ginkgo the longevity cuisine channel, and plan the work. So then I look into the internet and how is the good channel, good research channel organized. If something talk is 1 hour or so, they cut the best sequence out and make it a short of it to have the frequency on the channel and make this famous, and people come to visit, and then maybe they take time to look into the whole long video. Michael, what do we do now for our strategy for the next several years?
First of all, we are 2 people's team, so we have to reduce the workload because there's other work to do, and we cannot hire people something like to do this channel. So first of all, we don't spend time on post editing and stuff. And this is also a reason why we don't do things like taking shorts out of videos and preparing kind of a lot of sub-products. So one video is one video, and we want to improve in the quality of the filming, especially during the cooking. But we film it, start, film, stop, finish. And this is maybe it's not like the beautiful TV production quality other channels can offer. Usually with some big team, or if it's a small team, they spend a lot of time to edit the videos. We have to concentrate to get videos done, to show as much cooking as possible, improve English, improve the all-over quality of the videos, learning by doing. But we don't want to repeat. So we don't want to repeat the same things on different kind of video. So how you call it in German, redundanz?
To repeatedly.
Yeah.
So we already we started on the July 8th. Until now it's 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and in the 3 weeks, 21 days, we uploaded 85 videos, and we prepared in storage. We didn't make the description or the comment, and so let's say it's still 20, almost 20. So we are slower than with the description because I defined the 4 different fields for have different content. That means the longer video is mainly for cooking. Maybe we will add some natural. Let's say if we are in a beach on a very sunny, beautiful day, maybe we have the camera just the nature without human being. If I find that kind of situation, I will make a 30 minutes video only the nature, because I learned this from the Japanese method to help the people, audience from our channel to have some material to meditate. And the meditation is very important to let you calm down. And if I need myself to meditate, I can go to my own channel and just watch this peaceful nature videos, and we will collect that. So this is kind of, otherwise these are my lessons. The second thing is the shorter thing. There's some funny, some ideas, some architecture, some plants. So the short video has the same, it's different, totally different than the longer one. And then in the short video they have description, in the longer one they have description. The description is only in English language, and I use English language now for thinking, for writing, and for speaking now since 3 weeks. So I think I improved my English a lot during the past 3 weeks.
Yes.
Thank you. And then one field is comments. Then YouTube gave me the suggestion, use a comment, because then you can ask people to make discussion. And I use that because in the description part, if I want to describe a very complicated dish, then I need words. I cannot, when I cook, I cannot translate myself into the third language and concentrate, and then put everything. It doesn't work. Then I use the description. It's very, very important for every person who want to learn my cooking. Please go into the text. The text has a different content, what I couldn't explain at that moment when I'm cooking, right? But it only allowed 500 characters, so I use the English language. And for the for something I have maybe 8,000 characters. Then I use 3 languages: English, German, and Chinese, to put into the comment field, to allow people think and reproduce. But this is very rarely, because it's only a few different cases. So I'm not using that to say hello. Yeah. So this is clear, and this plan is proved and is clear for this channel. 下面你说。
So we plan to do something like 3 videos a day, including shorts. And all over it's about longevity. This is most important is food. Second is kind of way of living. And some enjoy nature or enjoy activities.
Yeah, but then also what will coming is the topic of manage the balance of your sympathicus and parasympathicus. How to do it, how to find the signal of overworking sympathicus and not feeding the parasympathicus. So if you have both, you are not per speed quicker, but you are more efficiently. And while we are planning the longevity, we are working hard. I put my focus in the last 14 days, especially on the results. So it's not like go on, and we are not the youngest anymore. So we have to think in a smart way to solve problems. Yeah.
Yeah, so this week we started to do menu cooking classes, or Min started to do it. So one is already online, the second one will come soon. And there will be more cooking classes coming, which introduce how to do a number of dishes one after the other. So the Chinese idea, or if you are invited in China at a family's home, usually one person even doesn't take part during this meal, because this one person is in the kitchen. And one dish of the other dish will be presented fresh from the pot, right from the pot to the table, and then the people go on to eat. In some regions, maybe the husband is cooking. In other regions, maybe more or less the wife is cooking. But one person is in the kitchen cooking, and the dishes come very fresh. It's not like prepare a lot of dishes and then eat together. And maybe some things already are cold, or they stay warm for too long time, and then the consistency or the taste already changed. So this menus Min presents work like this. So cook one menu, eat one cook a dish, eat a dish. The next dish, cooks a dish, eats a dish. Not like table full of dishes. Yeah, in the restaurants in China, this works. You sit on the table with your friends, or with a business partner, or whoever. In the kitchen, there are lots of cooks, and then they bring like the appetizers and the different dishes, and the table is filled with food, because the kitchen is.
But it's also one after the other, and there's something left in the plates added. But
they don't collect in the kitchen like in Germany, or maybe in most European countries. They have these heat lamps, and they collect the tables, the plates for the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guests, and then at once these plates, which stand in the kitchen for a while, to be brought out at the same second. This doesn't work in China like this. In China, it's one dish is finished, and they will bring it, and step by step the table gets full. First, the cold dishes. Yes, the cold dishes. They may be already waiting for you when you arrive, if you did a reservation for some time and you already ordered in advance. Or you order your food, and then they first bring the cold dishes, and then they start to cook, and they bring one dish after the other. But nothing is on stock like keep it warm, because we have to wait to bring like a set or like a plate for everybody. So this is high quality.
Yeah, and we add one video which is very interesting. I think it's very innovative from us, because I observed a lot of cooking channel with millions of subscribers, and so they are my big picture, and we want to follow them. But the one issue I'm missing in this cooking channel is how to eat. then I think my job is to cook and Michael's job is to eat. Let's say you have cooked, you have the Michelin star, how to say, the prüfer. People, they judge professionally, they judge one plate, one dish, with which kind of parameter one dish should be judged. Even it's maybe for each plate is a quality standard, and I wish maybe we need another 100 videos to think. And first we have to train ourselves how to express, because our tongue is working, our nose is working, but how to explain that in our third language,
because you cannot smell and you cannot taste.
But Michael,
how to communicate
in English,
the experience.
In English, and also the English, because Michael's first is German, Michael's second is Chinese, Michael's third is English. My first is Chinese, my second language is German, my third language is English. So for us, it's very challenging. We also think sometimes Michael said just make the video in Chinese. And okay, because I'm thinking in Chinese, so this is the difficulty for me to make all the videos. So then he said, "Oh, your English is during the cooking is bad, not understandable." Then I said, "Please read to the description, and also if you want to cook, you can always ask question in the comment, and if it's really regarding to how to have difficulty, how to purchase and or whatever, we'll always reply." Yeah, if it's, there is one comment, it says, "Oh, your English is so bad," we think, "Thank you. We are starting. We are now
we know
baby.
It's bad.
we are baby ourselves." Yeah, so we do that in English language because first we want our channel to be seen to everybody one day, for everybody who want to know something, who's seeking for the way. How to get the longevity. They want to have the keys of longevities. We don't have the keys, but we are looking for longevity. Yeah, we are working or we enjoy.
At least he knows how to cook tasty and healthy dishes in a more or less comparably, if you know how to do it the easy way, and especially the fast way. Because it doesn't help if you need hours in the kitchen, because usually you don't have hours to prepare dinner or lunch. So this is, for us, the focus is these dishes are easy to handle and fast. So you can do it with very little time.
Yeah, and so then we think skip the English language. I use it for two parameters, for two issues. First, for three. First, I want to communicate, and the internet is not my life, because we couldn't, follow our Bistro Ginkgo as a real restaurant. We closed that during the COVID problems, and I want just to share my cooking technique and theory with all the world, and so this is the way, like why I need this channel for sharing, for the present, for the whole world. So if I think it's a world audience, I have to speak English. The second one is I cannot give the food through the channel to you. I cannot beam it. How do you say it in English? To beam? I don't know. So I cannot send the plate to your table to let you taste, and the food is to be eaten. So I think I want to have the channel for also offline. Really, people meet together and we cook together. I hope I can do the cooking concert like the master André Rieu. So he's my big master. So I want to follow follow him, and to combine the online facility with the offline facility. So then I imagine myself, I meet people in Spain, in Portugal, I want to talk with them in Denmark, so my English should explain my thought. So this is working because I know since the last 3 weeks I make really big progress in my English language. So the third thing is for my own longevity, because one issue is very, very important to work against Alzheimer's disease or dementia is you train your brain with some exciting, very exciting stuff. So my passion is to cook, not only eat, but mainly to cook. Cook is for me drawing. So I need this kind of, if one dish is ready, it's like I draw one piece on the plate, and if you say, oh, it's delicious, so I'm happy. Yeah. So this is like every dish is for me a training for my own brain. So the more different dishes I'm training, the better is my neuroplasticity. And the thing is, if I work on the concept, let's say how the channel should be built up, in which language, and how can I translate, and how can I write the description on what is the comment for. I'm using the left part, the stress part, the sympathicus. And your sympathicus should be very concentrated, precise, and so on. And then if I work that for 5 hours, cooking, for doing this cooking class, maybe it's 4 hours, is for me like playing. It's like hobby, like sleep, like meditation. So actually my day is filled now in the last 2 weeks with, if I define to do the cooking job as work, so I work more than 10 hours a day. Definitely, isn't it, Michael? Mm-hmm. And I feel comfortable. I can sleep.
Including all this prepared descriptions. And
then it's maybe 16 hours a day. So we are very satisfied. I think this should be the maximum at the moment what I can do. So. One thing about this about the class. From now on, if I go to holiday like in Denmark, and we know Denmark has a very high food quality, I make the very high menu. But for the lessons, the structure is 1 plus n. I give every lesson the number, the lesson 1, and then minus 0. The 0, the second one is for the theoretical part. Then the first course has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have you know this structure and you only want to learn some theoretically complicated stuff, then for the lesson 1, minus 0, lesson 2, minus 0. Lesson 2 minus 0 is already produced. I guess it should be between 40 and 50 minutes. It's really a very heavy stuff. It's like you learn the German language and at the first moment it's like, oh, it's so complicated, like this. So but without theory, you cannot cook free. So you have to know which parameter I have to observe. It's a lot of parameter. But it's funny. And every lesson from now on, maybe I make 100 lessons, I don't know. It's always the 1 plus n, and then the first one is 0. Yeah. So I'm very happy to have this structure.
那差不多吧。
没有呢。So working with Gemini, working with machine.
Yeah, Gemini helps us to get a good English for the descriptions. So we write the descriptions, and then Gemini is transforms this to a great English without mistakes.
I want to share one very important learning method with all my audience. If somebody is interested to learn a foreign language with a base like B, the B level, I think at my beginning of this video I was A2 or B1, and now I think I'm B2, let's say. So European standard or international standard, I don't know. But for the very beginning, I learned with Duolingo. We had a max subscriber, and in max there was one person called Lily, and then you pretend that you are calling.
Called Lily.
Huh?
An AI called Lily.
Yeah, an AI called Lily, and you pretend yourself to phone to Lily, or Lily phone you and say hello, and then it's a dialogue. So it's quite nice, but it makes me very anxious. I don't feel comfortable because I want to talk to a real person. So it's not my approach. And with Gemini, it's like the content I'm using is my daily work, and it's the work coming to me. So the purpose is clear. I want to make a good lesson very good lesson in the YouTube channel. So with this focus, I know if I want to cook together with a Danish cook or with a Portuguese cook, then we use the English language. Until that time, maybe to the end of the year, I have to polish my English fluently. For this purpose, I use one method. I have written the first description by hand, just think my word. And then I store it in a document and call it draft in the day. And then I put the content out, go to the Gemini and say, please make the US American English for my audience. Then then comes something else, then comes something from Gemini, and what I appreciate is that he is a main voice. He read it in a for me, very fast speed. So just very fast, because I was always translating into German. So then it's very difficult to understand. But the more I write the description, the more it's slowly. But it's the same speed. But my impression is slowly, and then I can follow him. So when he was reading, so I was reading my heart, following him the speed, and try to use the pronunciation, and this is the key. Why? I hope you see the difference from our first video, my English, to now. So this is the key, maybe for some students, for some people they want to.
So you see your original text, and you have to comparison to a more or less perfect text. And this is a good training. And
the idea is forget your original text, because the method of the language school or of all the teacher is you have this error, and just I'm working on the error. Then your memory is repeating all your errors. Then you cannot divide what is wrong, what is correct. And my method is just through your own method way and follow the voice of Gemini. And next time automatically you store the whole sentence and the whole grammar and the whole words. So it make very fast, and you think I am almost 58. And it's only 3 weeks, and I'm under pressure. I work very hard. I work 16 hours a day. I slept quite less during the 14 days. So this is a good result.
就这样吧。
没有呢。
太长了。
没有关系。 and the other thing I want also share with you regarding working with AI is it's very fast. Without AI, I couldn't never imagine that we uploaded 85 and released 85 videos.
It would take hours to do the text in a quality we could upload.
Maybe 20 for every day.
Maybe we can only do one text a day.
yeah, and then
one description a day.
And you have also always your bad English. So this is so we say thank you to Google. Company is big help. But then with working together, we are working also on concept and stuff. Then we do research work on how the real world is looking like. Then I observe the output. Don't always believe in the output of AI, because the output is maximum that much than like the input. If you keep your human brain, you have a layer which is the whole world, the real world, the world where no information is going to the internet. Let's say if somebody say I have some stomach or something, then nobody will give the feeling of his body into the internet because it's private. And if the person doesn't feed the whole internet with information, the AI couldn't give you any idea about what is the real world looks like. And if you are human, like I'm a student, I'm learning something, then if nobody tells me about this, I'm not aware. So I just believe, oh, everything is fine. Then you just believe on what is output because it's beautiful language, it's beautiful grammar, it's beautiful logic, everything is round, it's so perfect. Yeah. Then if you check as a human being, then you say, this is wrong, this is also wrong, it's not logical, and this is about my feeling, and so on. So how can he said you are sad or you are tired? It's not logical, and he doesn't have this, you know. So be aware which field the AI can support you and in which field it's wrong. Then the AI would be very, very great help for your usage. So this is also why I'm so long, because first we skipped one interview, so I think it's maybe double as long as normal. The second one, the 2 weeks is full of content, and the content is like if I tell you some working method to share, it's also to longevity. Why? If you work with the right method, maybe you only have to work 6 hours. Then you have time to do yourself a favor, like swimming, like go on vacation and stuff. So then you have the balance of your nerve system. You can find joy. You can find your sleep. This is if it's day by day. I think it's very logical that we were over 100. So for me, it's kind of the methodology in the daily life is kind of small keys, very, very small keys to adjust yourself to a status where you feel comfortable. 没了吧？
好，
行，这回就行。
Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you
Bye-bye.
next week. Bye bye.